What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Toxic Gaming. Today I'm going to be going over the tier list for the speed duels as it currently stands right now. We just concluded Hartford, so I think it's just best that we go over what the tier list looks like in general. Get some interesting content that I haven't really posted before. This is on the tier list page in the Speed Duel League Discord, so the link to that's going to be down in the description down below. If you want to go check it out for yourself, if you're not part of the Speed Duel League, you should honestly be part of it. It's the best way to be involved with the online Speed Duel community. There's just so many people that are involved with this, it's like unreal. I don't know if I can actually, yeah, 332 people online at the moment. There's a lot of people in here. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this. Obviously, tier 1, right? This is from the Winnabox top 4 that just concluded. Yeah, it kind of looks the same as any other one that you're going to see, right? So, you got your basic package. You got your warrior ladies, your breakers, you got your books, cosmics, the Zone of the Spirits. This is what the list is, and like I always say when I go over moths, you have that one of spot that you can pretty much turn into any good card you wanted to. So in this case, this player used Wall of Disruption, right? So you can use Kaikus, you can use Jinzos. It really just is dependent upon what your player preference is. Side decks for this one in particular is just Mind Crushes, Straight Flush, No Man of Crossout, and Jinzo. This is your basic moth build for this, right? But yeah, that's just the best deck you're going to be playing in Speed Duels right now. You're playing Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, and it's just really good. Next, we're going to be going over the tier 2 list. So in the Discord, it says that we have cards we have Warrior Burn being one of the top decks in the tier 2 spot right now. I call this deck David Warriors. If you don't know, David is an NPC skill that says you can banish 3 cards from your graveyard, draw a card once per duel. So yeah, that skill goes in this deck. But you play some interesting cards in here. You got your DD Warrior Ladies, your Lava Golems, your Exile Forces, Warrior Lady of Wastelands, and they float into the Amazon Swordswoman's. This turns into any of your warrior monsters you need. There's just another monster spot here. And then you got your Zombina to float back into the Swordswoman, or if you have a Warrior Lady in graveyard, you float into the Warrior Lady. It's just all dependent upon what you want to do with it. Zone of the Spirits are played as 3. You're going to be seeing this in probably every single list I show you guys today. Floodgate Trap Hole is going to be played at 2 in this list. 2 Book of Moon as well. They're kind of the same cards, so I understand why they have this put together like that. Dust Tornado is played at 2 instead of Cosmic. If you've noticed with these decks, we're kind of straying away from Cosmic Cyclone being in the format right now. People have been really going for the Dust Tornado lately. That can be argued with. I know plenty of decent players that will argue this opinion here, but my personal opinion is I favor Dust Tornado over the Cosmic Cyclone because of the life point cost that comes with it. And Nightmare Wheel is also played at 2 in this deck. Soul Exchanges in the side, 1 Lost Wind, 2 Wall of Disruption, and 1 Exploder Dragon. And then Bluff, obviously. So that was from the Toxic Legacy top 8. We're actually having another Toxic Legacy tournament this weekend. It's going to be this Saturday. All the links and everything are going to be in the description down below. I'll probably do a little ad at the end of this, but yeah, we're having another one soon, so highly recommend you join that. It's free. It's $100 if you win, or $100 prizing for the top 3. Or top 4, whatever. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. You'll see me on Terra Master's stream. But yeah, that came straight out of the Toxic Legacy list. This is another first place Showdown, so we haven't gone over too many Showdowns yet. More than likely this is Ursus. Would not surprise me, but it's evolved, right? You have a different list pretty much going around. You're not playing the offerings in the main deck anymore. You're playing the floodgates, which also makes sense in this, but for the most part, it's your same lineup you were playing for monster cards: 3 tank, 2 head, 2 cannon. And then it's just 2 foolish. I wouldn't play any more than that. 3 of your hangers, 3 of your scramble, because they're your main combo pieces, and like I said, your books and your floodgates. Plasma has replaced Obelisk in the side deck, which I think is really neat. Cosmic Cyclones are now playing the side deck instead of main. I saw some people main decking them. Floodgate Trap Hole is also played at 1, and then again Mind Crush, because heck, Cyber Angels, and this is how you beat that deck. Next is another Toxic Legacy deck, which is going to be Dragoon Turbo. Dragoon Turbo is probably one of my any Fusion Party deck in general is my favorite deck in Speed Duel right now. I just love Fusion Party as a skill. If you don't know, Fusion Party is a pristine NPC skill that's just polymerization. So yeah, all it's about is just tuning these cards to hand as fast as possible, Dogma and Plasma, using your skill to fusion into your Dragoon as fast as possible, and then you do utilize that by using Allure of Darknesses to draw into the cards. You have your Breaker of the Magical Warriors to clear back row. Your Kaikus here just get problematic cards out of the graveyard. Sphere Creepers are also really nice for protection purposes, and whenever you're sitting on your defensive Dragoon, they protect them from battles from DD Warrior Ladies, so that's also pretty nice. Book of Moons also protect you from DD Warrior Ladies and Cosmic Cyclone. Mind Crush Cosmics, Defusions inside, and then your other Kaiko and your Jinzo. You don't play any traps, so Jinzo is like really nice in this deck. And then, of course, you play your Dragoons. Some people have been opting to play polymerizations or future fusions in this. I highly recommend trying it out. Me and my buddy Corbin, we were actually trying it out here recently. And yeah, we really like future fusion in this deck. But yeah, you also got Dangerous in case you want to go into that. Dangerous gets summoned by fusion summoning either your Dogma or your Plasma with a Kaiku, Breaker, or Sphere Creepo if you absolutely have to. Alright, and then another Toxic Legacy. This is our first place from the last Toxic Legacy. It's a Cyber Angel deck. And yeah, it's very exciting. So far, this is Cyber Angel Flip. Oh, this is Ursus. This is Ursus deck, which is kind of cool. Flip Angels, I guess, got updated to Ursus's current list. And so that's really cool. This is what he played into Showdown last week, I think it was, 2 weeks ago. And it's really neat because they play these flip effect monsters, and they're so cool. Absorbing Jar gets flipped, and it heavy storms the field, but you and your opponent get to draw cards equal to the amount of cards that were destroyed. So you flip it face up, and then you go full combo and bring out like an Ozana that's like 4,000 attack points or whatever, and you climb everything. Your Man-Eater Bug, Night Assailant, and Old Vindictive Magician are all in this deck just because they all say destroy a monster on the field. Like when it's flip face up, destroy one monster on the field. The only difference is that Vindictive and Night Assailant say a monster your opponent controls, while Man-Eater Bug says a monster on the field. So yeah, be careful about that one. And the reason why he's playing all these at different copies, like 3 Man-Eater, 3 Night Assailant, or 3 Old Vindictive, is just because No Mana Crossout is such a very valid card to be putting in your side deck right now, because people just set DD Warrior Ladies. So people put the No Man's Decline to DD Warrior Ladies. Well, if you hit a Man-Eater Bug that's face down, well, you're banishing all your opponent's Man-Eater Bugs. But if you have Man-Eater Bug, Night Assailant, and Old Vindictive Magician, that's not much of a problem. The average lineup for this is 3 Edatin, 3 Benten, 2 Ozana. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. 3 Geo of the 1,000 Hands, and then 3 Machine Angel Rituals. I like this build a lot. This is my favorite way to play Cyber Angels, this current format. Ursus did a really good job building this deck, and I'm like really impressed with it. Flip Angels is best deck. Warrior Ladies at 3, and Cosmics are also at 3 in the side deck, which is like a very basic side deck, but also very strong side deck. 2 of the strongest cards in Speed Duel sitting here. Alright, and last on our list is the Spellproof Armor. This is a win-a-box top 8. If you guys were paying any attention to Hartford, this deck is got 3rd place, I think, in 2 of the events, which is really cool. Saturday and Sunday event. But yeah, it's just Jinzos, Cyber Dragons, Ally of Justice. You're playing all 3 of these cards at 3 now, and I find that to be very unique, or very neat, not unique. Because in the last format we were just playing 3 Colossus, maybe 1 Jinzo in the main deck, but now we've just opted 3-3-3, and then you play Tokochis and just focus. Like, this is a Soul Exchange deck now, a spell-proof, trap-proof, tribute your opponent's monster Soul Exchange deck. Essentially, Spellproof Armor has turned into Inner Conflict, is what this deck has become. But yeah, Summoner's Czar is here just to grab your Ally of Justice. Book of Moons here as well to protect your monsters. Overload Fusion is probably one of my favorite techs in these decks. Then you got Psychic Shockwave and Summon of the Spirit. The Overload Fusion here is just to summon out the Chimera Tech Overdragon. We play 1 Waking, 2 Mind Crush, 1 Cosmic, 1 Defusion, 1 Solitary Sword of Poison. The Waking here is to get out your Joker, your Restrict, your End Dragoon, your End Dragon, your Blader, Yeah, and I don't think, yeah, this card must be fusion summoned, so you can't Waking the Dragon into the Chimera Takeover Dragon, unfortunately, but hey. But like I was saying before, Toxic Legacy 3 is going to be this weekend. You can join it on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy Discord, which is a separate Discord than the one we were just on. A link to this one is going to be on the top of this description. Right below it's going to be what we were just talking about. But yeah, this is going to be Toxic Legacy 3. It's ran by JDG Gaming, aka Terramaster. Is going to be myself and then Cursive. So the three of us are all like running this thing. So it's going to be very exciting. Here's all the information. The tournament will be a one-day live event taking place June 4th, 2022. So that would be this Saturday. Duels will be on Dueling Book, of course. That's the only thing I use. To sign up, you simply just go to the sign up page. There's a $100 pot. So we're going to be sponsoring that and everything, which is very exciting. If you guys want to play in this, you would sign up, obviously. Then you would send me your deck list through Discord. So I'm toxin on there. And then the tournament will be live streamed on here. So yeah. Like I said, if you guys would like to participate in this, highly recommend it. But if not, it's completely okay. But yeah. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you leave a like on this video. If you like me, make sure you subscribe. And above all, I just want you all to have a great day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.